Hello, YouTube. How's everyone going? Nitrigel, hey man, you're back. Good to have you. Sion Kian Lim, hey man, good to have you too. Now, what are we looking at today? Now, does anyone know why are we looking at M City? Well, we're looking at M City now because we have M with us today, and then we get to do her spins first and then we move on to ours. So let us introduce M again, back doing YouTube with us.
Yes, this is me. I'm M.
Guys, can you hear M clearly? We're sharing a microphone, so I'm not too sure whether you can hear us. So let us know in chat if you can hear you, M and me clearly at the same time. Now, what do we have on the agenda today? So we got Boudica spins on 3 accounts. Now we are going to do it on M's account, and then we are gonna let M be, and then we are gonna do it on 2 of my accounts. So are you guys ready to get started with M spins?
I sure am.
All right, M. So tell us a little bit about Boudica. Why are you into Boudica?
I do know that Boudica is good for open field fighting and archers.
Aha. Yes, but can fish breathe underwater? Spot, I think they can. Now, let's get started with the spins, M. So do you wanna, looks like you did your free one already.
Yeah, I did.
So do you wanna start with the 50% off? The 400 gem spin?
Of course, sure.
Okay, go for it. All yours. All right.
Boudica sculpture.
Not bad, not bad.
When I did my free one, I also got a Boudica sculpture. So are we counting that too, Ladus?
Yeah, you can count that. So out of 2 spins, you got 2 so far.
That's actually very good.
Yeah, let's start with the 5.
I am just not good that good. Yes. Please, we got 2 Boudica sculptures. That is really good.
That's all right. I wouldn't say that's really good, but that's all right. So you got 4 from 7 spins today so far, right?
Yes.
All right, let's go for the next 5.
What do we get now? Training speed ups? I mean, like, that's sort of good. But, like, ooh, Boudica sculpture.
Nothing other than heads is good. So you got 1 gold head. So far, what is that? 5? 4?
Yes.
5?
Yes, it's 5.
All right, here. So let's continue. I don't think your luck is that much better than mine. Looks like it's very similar to mine.
Speaking of luck, we have lots of other Wheel of Fortune videos where we were very unlucky and lucky.
Yeah, that's true. I was kind of hoping that because I had a bad day yesterday, bring you in today. Maybe your hands does a bit of a magic.
Not really.
Spot, no, that's not my son. That's my 8-year-old daughter. So when we started the channel, we were doing videos kind of together for a while, and then M got busy with her school, so we don't see her as much on the channel. But then I thought it's wheel spin, easy. She can come in for 10 minutes and kind of do the spins. So we are at the moment in her account. So that's where we're doing the spins.
Yay! I'm very happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you as well. Now we'll be even happier if you got like more 8 spots or something.
Yeah, but another Boudica sculptures, and do legendary ones count?
That counts as well. So how many is that? So you got 2 this time.
7, I think.
7 in total?
Any the last time?
I think it's 7 in total.
Yeah.
All right. So far no 8 spots and not good luck. Let's see how it goes. Another 5 spin comes in, M.
What do we get? I really hope we can get a 8 spot somehow.
Looks like you're just getting stars. Oh my god, building speed up. So you have just as much bad luck as I do.
I think even worse.
Probably even worse. So this time around, no head. So we're still at 7, is it?
Yes.
All right. Let's do 5 more. So, what's your aim with the Boudica, M? So, how are you gonna use Boudica?
I think I'm gonna use her for open field fighting in front of my YSG.
Ah, okay. Well, that's something that I'm gonna go with as well. So hopefully you do get to have her at a decent spot. So 2 more. So how much is that? 9 now?
Yes.
All right.
Is 9.
So today's spins you got 9, but then no 8 spots.
That's too bad.
Fingers crossed. Let's see if we can get an 8.
Hope so. Sure. Lots of people hope so. That they get 8 spots.
Yep.
10. That makes 10. 11.
11 it is so far. All right. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. So, what do you think? What are the chances that we're gonna get an 8 spot now?
Oh, so close. So close. But no good. No good. No 8 spots still. So
That's 12.
is it 12 or
Yeah, it's
12? Okay, all right. So horrible day so far, M.
12. Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Boy, I really hope that we get at least like 20 out because this is going really bad.
This is pretty bad.
I just have 3 more.
You're getting resources now.
That's 13.
That's 13. Okay. So I don't think you can spin all the time. So this is one of the rare times when you can go for 100. So
Yeah.
let's keep going. Let's hope you get a better luck.
Yeah, I really hope so. It's just like including this 5 spins. Like 14,
15,
16.
16.
That's actually better than the luck before.
Slightly better. So you got 3. So we're sitting on 16 from all the spins we did today.
Yeah, that's actually...
Not that good.
I remember in one of the videos that I got like 6 8 spots. Be sure to check it out after this one.
Yeah. That was a lucky day. In
Yeah.
one day, 8. I think Lilith gave you everything that you deserve already. So you used up all your luck in that one.
Yeah. Was it 17 or 16?
17, I think.
Okay.
I think 17. Let's go with 17. Not that it makes a big difference. All right, let's go. Let's go. We are getting to 100 already, M. You're running out of your 8 spot chances. Nitrogel, hey man. We're still on 18. 19. Okay.
We didn't even reach 20.
Nah, that's a pretty bad day, M. Do you wanna collect the chests?
Yeah. Maybe that will give me some glory, even though I know that I'm going to get lots of glory because...
Is it a girl or a boy? It's a girl, man. It's M. She used to be part of our channel previously in all the videos, but nowadays got a bit busy with school, so I thought I'd bring her in just for the will because she wanted to come in. So M, on her account at the moment, she's sitting on 89, so she's gonna get some more because tomorrow she can spin a little bit more. But then overall, with 2 days of spins, where does her Boudica come to? Where is it? Okay, long way to go, M. So you don't even have the first skill maxed. But you do have 150. Are you planning to use that on Boudica?
yeah.
Yeah? All right, not yet. We'll do all the spins and then we'll see how it goes. So guys, we were on M's account. Now I'm going to go over to mine and continue our spins there. M, do you want to say bye to everyone?
Yeah, it's getting late for me and I should have dinner. I have school tomorrow, so...
All right, M, thanks for being here. See ya. All right, guys. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to my account. Now, on the computer, on the PC version, it is a little bit difficult. So when I'm switching over, I'm just quickly going to go into the be right back screen for like 2 seconds whilst I switch the account, because it actually requires me to type in email addresses and everything. So I'm just doing that now. I hope I can switch over easily. Yep, it switched over properly. Okay, so we should have my account back now. TR Atlas, hi Ladus and M, hope you are both well. Hey man, thanks for that. Yep, we are going all right. And I'm back into my main account now. Spot, are you going to go to your main? Yep, I just came to my main. Nitrogel, hi Ladus. Do you know the phenomenon on 24th June? All the planets will be parallel? Oh, really? I'm not really an astronomical guy, so I didn't know, but that's good to know. That's pretty exciting, I guess. Now I'm just going to send my farm out to the gold pit. We always need to be collecting gold, so that's that. And now we can keep doing the spins here. So yesterday we had a horrible luck. We kind of didn't get anything. I think 2 accounts combined, I got 1 8 spot, and today we did M's with no 8 spot. Duke, hello. Hey Duke, hey man, how are you going? So over here, let's get started. Let's get started with the free one. Here we go. Free one gave us gold, nothing special. All right, let's go with the 50% off. What do we get? All right, 1 gold head, not bad. So for today, so far, this account, I got one gold head. Now let's get started with the 5. Duke, I'm good, bro. How are you? Hey, man. Could have been better based on the luck that I'm having with Boudica. Not that great, but otherwise, all right. Otherwise, all right. So we got, looks like we got 2 heads so far. So that's 2 so far. Yep. So we're sitting on 3 in total so far. Abdullah, hello. Hey Abdullah, how are you going? Nitrogel, hi Ladus, I'll be back. Want to eat first? Yep. No problem. See you soon. Isaac, hey Duke. Lol. Yeah man, going pretty bad. Okay, let's go for the next 5. Only getting speed ups. Stars. Oh my god, tech speed up again. Normal speed up. Okay, overall nothing. So I think we're still sitting on 3. I think it was 3. 5 more. Here we go. So I think today we get to 99 or something on this account, and tomorrow I'm just gonna do 1 just so that we can kind of sit on exactly 100. No point is doing over 100. Duke, try skip animation. Hey man, for today on the stream, all we got is 2 more wheels to go. So it's going to be a very short stream anyways. That's why I kind of keeping the animation, because otherwise it's over in like 5 minutes and then it's not worthwhile streaming, I guess. Now we got 2 more, so 5. Spot, don't do that, bro. Do 100. Haha. All right, we'll do 100. I mean, 1 extra spin, not the end of the world. I think we can do 100, and we just do the free one anyways tomorrow. Abdullah, Boudica Nebu is good for rallies, I think. Boudica Nebu could be. So yesterday we saw 1846 doing a few rallies with Boudica. I think they tried Boudica Nebu, Boudica Gilgamesh, but then as much as both of them look like they did all right, but then the defenders were much less powerful than 1846, so anything would have looked good. But then in few days time we get to check rallies ourselves in 1365, and then when 1365 is fighting 1846, Obviously, all the reports are going to be a lot more valid, and I'm going to bring all of that to you guys. So I'll show you the map after we do the spins. We are waiting for pass 6 open, which should happen in few days time, and that's when we get true proper results from equal sides on Boudica and Henry. And Henry hasn't come out. He's meant to be really good for rallies as well, I guess. So 2 more. I think we were sitting on 5 and now 7. So we are getting 1 or 2 here and there, but no 8 spots. Without 8 spots, if you're not getting at least couple 8 spots, I think spinning kind of becomes useless. Spot Jad Y says new meta after William, do you think? Jad Y says maybe, yeah. Jad Y says maybe good when the archers come out. So what's going to happen with the meta? I think because we got 1365 and 1846 in the same KvK, we are going to kind of figure out how the meta is based on 2 strong kingdoms fighting, and at the same time we are going to see the 1960 1034 not 1960, sorry, 1860 1034 1093 and 1671, I want to say, that KvK. So we got 1 more. I think we're 7 now, 8. So pretty bad day, guys, pretty bad, I have to say. So this account, 2 days combined, like within the 100 spins, this account didn't get 1 single 8 spot. Like if you spin 100 times not getting 1 8 spot, that's not just unlucky, that's like horrible. So 8 and 2, we are sitting on what, 10 now? Now, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna do 1 more 5 just so that we get the 100 spot, I guess. So let's do this. If we are extremely lucky, we're gonna land the 8 spot here. I don't think we're extremely lucky. We have been pretty unlucky spin wise, crafting wise. I don't know why I still keep playing this game since the game hates me so much. Okay, so we got 2 more. So I think we had 10 and now 12. So all the spins that we do on the second day combined, we got like 12. That's like depressing. Horribly depressing. Now let's see where that brings our Boudica to. Can we even max the first skill? Is it there yet? Now I should really lock the first skill. I mean, I'm not gonna use her until she's 5-5 at least, maybe 5-5-5. But then it's always a good idea just to lock the first skill so that at least you have the first skill max. No, with 100 spins, not even enough to max the first skill. Now that's bad. That's like depressing bad. Abdullah, I have big confusion. I don't know which unit type should I go for being low spender. Maybe infantry is good for low spenders, man, because you got quite a few infantry commanders that you can access, and usually from wheel and other stuff, and they're rather tanky, not usually targeted. So there's quite a few good reasons to go for infantry. As long as you have a 5% infantry health skin, you can kind of focus on that. Pedro, I turned 45 and got 40. I wish I had gem to take 100. You had a pretty good day, man, so that's pretty good. But then if you don't have the gems, you don't have gems. Don't stress about it. Eventually you'll get there. Duke, yeah, infantry is best. Yep. So Duke kind of agrees as well. So guys, this is past 6. This is what we're waiting for in the 1365 KvK. So until past 6 open, which is still a few days away, obviously we're gonna stream the action after it opens. So until past 6 opens, 1365 and 1846 doesn't meet. So what 1365 has been doing is they're kind of securing that zone 5, which is almost secured. There's like a little bit to go, but 1365 big Imperium KD versus a couple of small, well, 4 smaller KDs, not necessarily a even fight, so not much action. And over here 1846 is kind of doing the same. So 1846 kind of trying to, you know, expand all the way. They have pretty much covered the whole area. Just a little bit of resistance here. So Kingdom 44, 1044 is doing a pretty decent job in terms of providing some resistance and fights to 1846. Now technically, if we want, we can kind of watch this. There has been a lot of action here yesterday. Now in like less than a minute, this is gonna go away, the fortress. Oh no, they got a fortress behind, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, so anyways, when we have nothing to do, we can kind of come to this area and we can kind of watch the KvK action here. But anyways, 1846 kind of trying to come in here. Not necessarily big action anywhere, not really worth streaming. That's why, as much as I'm in KvK with this account, not much streaming coming out of this. Spot I spin 42 and got 2-8. Oh my god, I wish I have your luck. Now guys, I'm going into my main account now, and we'll do the rest of the spins there. So we already covered 2 accounts, and this is the 3rd account. This is all we can do, I guess. Spot, you're spinning off your main account today, Ladus? Yes, I'm gonna do that now, man. So the main account is in KvK, so there's nothing much coming out of action-wise coming out of that. Duke, bro, check the private chat. When you say a private chat, do you mean game chat or Discord? Because Discord is not on the screen. If you want to send me something that you don't want to share, I guess, on the screen, you can send it to me on Discord. I can check it on my mobile or off screen if you want. Okay, I'm just opening Discord just in case. I normally keep Discord open when I'm streaming, just so that I don't miss anything important. Okay, so I got Discord open. Duke, if you send something there, we can check. Now, what we're going to do here is Wheel of Fortune again. So I accidentally did the free one. I mean, the free one, otherwise, unless you do it, it has that red button, so it's hard to avoid. So I kind of did that. Now I'll show you where my Boudica is based on day 1. So I haven't used any universals. I just used the ones that I normally naturally got, Boudica heads. So it's sitting at 311. So what would be success is if we can get the first skill maxed at least, like that's the minimum you want. And then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so aiming for 100 spins again, guys. Now, before we started doing it, I probably should have said it before. For good luck and, you know, support and everything, don't forget to drop a like. And hopefully that brings us luck. Hopefully we kind of get 8 spots here, because 2 accounts, no 8 spots. 3rd one, hopefully your likes and support helps. So let's drop a like and I'll start with the spins. So we're aiming for first skill maxed. Here we go. 50% off spin. What if we got an 8 spot here already? Wouldn't that be great? No, we get hit with the wood, so not great. Duke, just showing you the new special talent in equipment. New special talent. Okay, yeah, send it to me, man. I mean, that I can show on screen as well. I'm sure there's no harm in that. So let's see if I got a message from Duke. Yep, I do. Now, for some reason, man, when I'm streaming, the pictures takes a while to load. I don't know whether it's to do with internet or not, so I'm gonna let it load and I'll come back to it. So Duke is sharing his equipment. That's to make us jealous, I'm sure. So we are gonna check it out a little later and we're gonna curse Duke, because I know that that's really good what he has. All right, let's go with the 5 spins. Now, the free or the 50% off didn't give us any 8 spots. Let's see whether it does. Starts with in wood. Horrible. And 1 head. Okay, so this is the first head on this account. So far today, 1 Boudica head only on this account. And we got all sorts of other random things that we don't care about. So 1 head so far. Rabbit Gaming, did you max her in any account? No, man. I'm not like a big spender where I can max anything as soon as it comes out. So I'm gonna go through all the at least 3 wheels before I consider maxing. So definitely don't have it maxed anywhere. And it's unlikely that I'll have any commanders maxed straight away they come up. Because to do that, you gotta be saving a long time or spending a lot. I do neither. I got 2 here, so 3 heads so far. We're at 74. And we got, well, not 74 today, but anyways, overall 74. And today, so far, 3 heads, no 8 spots. Let's go for the next 5. Can you show us your 7 march for KvK? Yep, I can definitely do that. So let's go through the spins, and then I'll show you the 7 marches, I guess. Jack, hi Ladus, hey man, how are you going? So, so guys, funny story, since Jack is here, I gotta share this. So, you know how there's this event called Zenith, and then a lot of people try, and if you're within the top 10, you're obviously happy because you got the head. Now, you know how it kind of feels really bad if you're like 11th or 12th or something like that, especially if it's by like, 100k points or something. Guess who got 11th place in Zenith? It's Captain Jack. So Jack, tell us, how does it feel to be 11th on Zenith? I'm leaving. Come on, man. You don't have to leave. Share the feelings so that the rest of the chat kind of knows how you should never push for Zenith unless you're certain that you can keep top 10. Now, also funny story about Captain Jack. I got to share it as well. So this is why he didn't win it. So he didn't have enough. He thought people won't push enough because it's not the best skin. And then he thought, well, because I'm Arab and I'm loaded, I will spend as much as I need in the last few days. I'll buy the shop out and everything. But then guess what happened to him? He started buying everything and his credit card, yes, banking system failed him. So his credit card, the banks kind of started thinking that this is fraud. So his accounts got frozen or something. He used 9 cards in total, debit and credit combined. And then all of them, he got locked out for a day. So he got 11th place and lost by like 100k points. That's sad. That's just sad, man. All right, now let's go for the 5 spins. Duke, I'm happy with my 5% skin. I think the 5% skill damage skin is good enough, and especially for Jack, he already got the 8% all troop defense skin, which is the what's it called? Dynastic Warrior or something like that. I forgot. No, what's that skin called? The best skin. So he got that. So I don't know why he had to go for other skins at all, but he did, and he didn't get it. So I shouldn't be laughing at this, but this is kind of funny. So yeah. All right, we got 2. Now, what you can laugh at if you want is how I'm having such a horrible luck. Oh my God, no 8 spots whatsoever. Jack, now I have to repay the banks lots of money for nothing. Not only you have to repay the bank, by doing what you did, you have to now fix the mess that you did with MGE and kind of help others push by feeding on KE or something. Spot, have you heard that 1412 will get mass migration after their KvK? Yep, I heard that. So there's like a lot of people apparently going there. So good for them, I guess. All right, no 8 spot, no 8 spot. Come on. Now yesterday, I think someone was saying click many times on the 8 spot and then do the spin, and then we actually got a 8 spot. Maybe I need to do that. Duke, I don't want to make you sad, bro, but I got 8 in free spin. Duke, all you're doing, man, always what you do is make me sad. And one of the other things that you're gonna make me sad with is the pictures when they load. Now I don't know whether they're gonna load at all, because for some reason, if it's a picture and I'm streaming, it kind of doesn't load properly. But anyways, we'll keep an eye, man. All right. But if you send it on Discord, then I can maybe open Discord. Pictures open on Discord, but in-game reports open, but pictures doesn't, for whatever reason. Maybe it's for the best, so that we don't see, like, you know, nude pics from Duke. No one wants to see Duke nude, right? All right. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't know why I'm even spinning. You know what the good thing is? I got 18k gems. So after this 100 spin, I'm not going to be able to spin, and it's Lilith's fault. Because they're not giving me anything, I'm not going to buy any more packs, and I'm going to have no gems. Last pick is equipment. All right, I don't know what the first pick is. Irene, hey, how are you going? Mando, hello there. Hey, Mando, how are you going, man? So is this our last? No, we get to do one more 5 spin. Building speed up it is. That's a great start. Building speed up. Okay, we got 1 head and wood. Who doesn't need wood? And more building speed ups. And gold. Okay, 1 head. Okay, guys, literally this is the last chance for us to get at 8 spot. Last chance to redeem ourselves. Spot, refine one of your equipment and guarantee special talent. After your bad luck. You know what? I can actually refine something now. But then I don't think I should, because it's not like I have all gold equipment yet. I'm still using purple, so I don't think I'm at a refine stage. But I think I can craft something. We'll check. Alright guys, a reminder again, if you haven't dropped a like, please feel free to do so, to give us some support, wish us luck, so that in our last 5 spin we can maybe get a 8 spot. Irene, I'm not impressed about Boudica P. Test results no good, Irene, because I haven't tested or anything, but then when I read the skill description, it reads pretty good. And yesterday I think we had TS and Lambao. He's one of the more veteran players, and he said he tested Max Boudica with Max YSG with great results. So we got 2. Now I lost count, but there's no point counting when we got no 8 spots. Let's collect the chests. Horrible day. We were kind of hoping that at least we'd get to max the first skill. I don't think we do. So after 100 spins, including the chests, we don't even get the first skill maxed. That's just sad. Yep, we are gonna be 5 short. Now I did something stupid here. I didn't lock the first. I didn't lock the first skill. I mean, I don't know why I should, because I'm not gonna use her at least till 5551. But still, you gotta lock the first skill. But we got lucky. At least it went to the first, so it's still not first skill maxed after 100 spins. Spot, remember to show your marches. Yes, we're gonna talk about the marches now. Irene, I still won't split my Nebu YSG march for Boudica. Okay, now that kind of brings us... That's not a bad call either. Like, I hesitated quite a bit as well. Now, let's do this. I was doing a video that I'm going to post tomorrow. For that video, I kind of messed up my marches. So I kind of need to save my marches anyways. So let's get started. This is the aim. This is the aim what we want to do in next KvK. So next KvK, my first march should be... Ooh. Actually, let's do the archer ones. That's easy. Well, not easy, but that's kind of defined. So the first march that I'm going to do is... No, not Amani there. The first march will be Amani and Nebu for me. So Amani and Nebu goes here. And then the second march for me would be... Boudica and... Where's Boudica? Oh, not recommended. Recommended confuses me. It's not in order. Okay. So, where's the second? Oh, Boudica there. So, second march would be Boudica and YSG. Archers as well. And then the third march for me would be Artie and Tommy. Where's Tommy? Okay, so guys, let's pause for a there with the archer marches. So I think Boudica and I think Boudica, I mean not Boudica, I think Nebu and YSG actually is a better march than the two that I have. But then the reason why I'm splitting is because if I have Nebu or YSG showing, then they're more of a target. Amani is definitely not as much of a target as Nebu. And then I don't know how much Boudica is going to be targeted, but maybe. And Artemisia is definitely not targeted. Now, if I'm using 3 archer marches based on the commanders that I have, I think this is a good setup. I'm not trying to say either one of these marches is the best, but then at the same time, if you're using these 6 commanders, then this is probably a decent setup. Spot, Guan Leo and CPO CJ is the best. CJ is alright, but I don't have CJ because he's not, like, I don't know. I didn't kind of prioritize him. Universities Indonesia. Hey, man. Why is your name Universitas? Oh, Universitas, not universities. Use Nebu, Tommy, and Amaniati. I had Amaniati, but then this is where I struggle with Nebu and Tommy. Not that I have used it, but to me, Nebu and Tommy is like a hard call, because why would you use a skill commander with Tommy? Don't you rather use a defense commander with Tommy? And then that doesn't solve the problem of Nebu being targeted. So Nebu and YSG, I want to have secondaries, because if I use them as primary, I feel like I'm getting targeted more. And also with Tommy, when you have the 80% chance of self-silence and whatever, that actually helps with delaying the skill cycle and helps Tommy a little bit, which is why I kind of thought I go with that. And it kind of keeps this march safe. Artemisia is not a target usually. Chilsey, good morning, amen. Duke, Chizgul uses it and it did good. So I'm not saying it's bad, but then like the logic that I'm kind of using, based on that logic, I don't know whether, like, you know what, there's like no real way to kind of say that this is definitely better or for the other one. But then the logic is simple. Self-silence, defense not being targeted. So I think I'm going to go with that. Now let's talk about the other marches. Now the next march, the only leadership march that I'm going to use is going to be... Where's Trajan? I can't find Trajan. So the next march is going to be leadership, and that's going to be Trajan and Mulan. Now Trajan, Mulan, I mean, this is not something we can measure how good it is, but then when I use these two in my 7 marches, I feel like overall I'm getting better outcome. So that's why I'm going to stick with Trajan and Mulan here. Azumi, hey, how are you going? Irene, you're not fully utilizing Amanitore. That's correct. That is correct. But then if I'm not putting the Tommy with Artemisia, then I'm not fully utilizing Tommy. Like putting Tommy behind a skill commander when I have a defense commander, I feel like I'm not utilizing that most. Sky Shinta, wow, Irene, she will still best with Artemisia. Yes. So guys, let me be clear. Amanitore and Artemisia is a better march than this or this or this. So what I'm trying to say is if I had to make one march, then Amanitore and Artemisia is a better march than any of these. Also, Nebu and YSG is a better march than any of these. But then when I have these 6 commanders that I have to use to make 6 marches, this is where I kind of feel good about it. So I got 2 commanders that does massive AoE, one behind skill and one behind support. So to me, that's a good call because you're going to cast skills fast. And then I got the poison commander behind defense. And until these commanders kind of came out, I mean, YSG was there, until all of that came out, this actually used to be a very decent pair. Now, last KvK, when I was using 2 archer marches, I went with Amani and Arti, so I definitely know how good that is. and I went with Nebu and YSG. But then when I'm trying to take 3 marches, if I do Amani RT and Nebu YSG, then I'm left with Boudica and Tommy. That to me doesn't kind of make sense. Most of the situation you will need to drag back after a skill cycle, neither less. That's kind of true as well. When we are talking about not having a massive lag or anything, yes, but often we do have massive lags, and I am not going to say that I have very good control of my marches. So there's quite a few situations where, like, as much as sometimes it doesn't work, doesn't mean you kind of don't aim for it, I guess, from my point of view. All right, so we got Trajan and Mulan as the 4th. Now let's do the 5th. Now the 5th is easy, and that's my only cav march. Actually, I don't know whether I should say only. This is where the, actually let's come to the cav later. Now there's one infantry march that's quite easy for me, which is Pakal and Herald. So I'm definitely using Pakal and Herald as a single march, and that comes in here. Now I got my 5 marches kind of set up, and then the 6th is going to be Guan and CPO. Now when I say Guan and CPO, my CPO is pretty low, so I'm not too sure whether I will have him like at 555 at least. So he's just 521 now. So assuming that I get him there, then it's gonna be these 2 marches. I think I put Moctezuma, didn't I? Yes, I did. Not Moctezuma, Pakal. Now the Pakal is in a way interchangeable to me with the Alex. So say for example, if I'm in a situation where, you know, we own the field or something along those lines, then I'm probably gonna go with Alex Herald. But then generally most of the time I may go with Pakal Herald. But Alex Herald is kind of, you know, I don't know, maybe go with Alex Herald. This not defined yet based on the situation. Now the 6th march is done. 7th march is going to be Cav, and that is going to be, obviously there's only one choice. Nevsky got to be there. Behind Nevsky I'm going to put the William, and this is when I have decided I'm going to drop the XY for most of the time, unless I'm in a fight that I'm guaranteed to win, massively outnumbering the opponent, because the amount of hospital bill I get for the XY is like a nightmare. Alright, so this is it. This is where my 7 marches for next KvK looks like, most likely. Casavida, hello Ladus and everyone. Hey man. Dang Nguyen, I'm a Cav player. I love archer marches like yours. Well, I like Cav marches as well because, you know, usually they're an easy target as well. So unless you're an infantry, it's always an easy target. That's not Pakal. Yes, Irene, I was a little racist. The headgear kind of confuses me, but now I got it right. That's not Pakal Duke. Yes, I make that mistake all the time. Use Guan Leo if your CPO is not max. Yes, Spot. So I think with the CPO, until the CPO is at least 555, I don't think I should use the CPO. So when it comes to that march, I do, because I'm not using Alex, I can put Alex, I can put Leo. Now between Leo and Alex, I actually like Leo more, but either way I can use Alex and Leo. So again, if it's a hard fight, I kind of use Leo. If it's a easier fight, I use Alex. So they're somewhat interchangeable. But then you're right, unless my CPO is high enough, I do have kind of a backup from the bench that I can use. Besides, you'll be focusing on your Boudica. Yes, that's correct as well. So I need to get the Boudica done first. So what I'm doing with my CPO is I'm gonna do the Boudica. I'm not doing Henry because I'm not gonna get enough MG spots. So I'm just gonna focus on Boudica, and Henry over time, if it gets there, but I'm not using universals. So Boudica will definitely be maxed, and that probably means CPO won't be maxed. And now the reason I don't think, not necessarily I think Boudica is better than CPO, but the reason why I could choose between Boudica and CPO is because in my case, one's secondary, I got two choices to pick from. I got Alex, I got Leo. Whereas if I didn't do the Boudica, then I had to use Gilgamesh, and Gilgamesh is pretty bad for open field. I used him for 1 KvK, and I can feel that he's bad, like he wasn't good at all. Irene, I'll drop Pakal Herald for CPO Herald and Guan Alex. CPO Herald and Guan Alex is pretty good as well. Yes, that's an option as well. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad call at all. So say for example, if you're talking about 7 marches open, how did I lose all of them? If you're talking about open field 7 march battle situation, your Pakal Herald is not going to be targeted, and your Pakal Herald is not going to do that much damage. So being overly tanky doesn't necessarily help. So what Irene was saying actually makes quite a bit of sense as well. So my infantry marches are quite interchangeable. So I think initially I was saying, because I don't have a CPO, there's a good chance, I mean, not CPO max, there's a good chance I may go this way. So I may end up having Alex and Herald here, and I may end up having a Guan and Leo here. So that kind of works as well. But then if I had CPO maxed, I would probably go with what Irene said, which is Guan and Alex and CPO and Herald. I potentially could go that way as well. Duke, now check my equipment. Alright guys, so this is the 7 march plan that I have. As you can see, I think there's only 4. So 4, the first 4 is somewhat concrete, so at least 1 KvK I'm gonna play like this, because theoretically this makes the most sense to me. Now practically whether it does or not, I'll find out in the KvK. So 1 to 4 fixed, and number 7 is fixed as well. So the interchangeable marches are here in 5 and 6, where because I have quite a few options and there's a potential of getting CPO maxed as well, so I kind of need to play around and see which one does good. Miss Irene, I'm all in favor for Nebu YSG. Nebu YSG is very good, yes. Irene, oh, I thought your CPO is 5551. In this main account, no, in the main account it's just 5. Casavida, bro, better Nebu YSG or Boudica YSG? I want to do one archer march. If you're doing one archer march only, then Nebu YSG is probably better if you're doing one archer march. Also, the question is if you have access to Nebu, because Nebu is MG. So if you have access to Nebu, then obviously go Nebu. If you don't have access, then Boudica is your choice. Is Boudica worth maxing right away? Bend that guy. I don't know whether she's worth maxing right away, but then as I was just explaining for myself, I'm going to max her over the 3 wheels. So right away kind of depends on if you're in KvK and if you have the heads and a few other things. Now let's check Duke's message. Has it come yet? Nope, Duke, this is still running. Casavida, this is my plan, Irene, but Boudica confused me. A maxed Nebu for field fighting. So there's kind of 2 ways to look at it. So the thing with Nebu is you're going to hit 5 targets, you're going to get a lot of AoE damage. Nothing wrong about that. Now, if you're but then again, if you're playing with 7 marches, and if you're thinking about how fast you want to take down a march, in that case, Boudica is better than Nebu. If you're talking about you have 5 marches, and this is how I normally think. Like I got 7 marches, and when I touch an enemy, then if I melt the enemy, then I get all the kills, and that's how I increase my kills rather than worrying about the AoE factor too much. The thing is, deals direct damage to the target and increases their skill damage taken by 30% and reduces their march speed. So what Boudica is going to make is, and that skill damage taken is not just from Boudica's marches, that should be from anything hitting them. So this is where, if you're looking at melting a march, which is how I kind of think, I like Boudica a little bit more in my 7th march. Not saying she's better than Nebu, but either way. Alexis, good morning. Duke, check profile. All right, Duke, let's go check your profile. So Duke wants me to check the pictures. Duke, I can't see the pictures either, man. I don't know why this is the case, but I can't. Alexis, so Boudica Artemisia is the best pair and Livia with Nebu or better Ramses. So, okay, let's go through that again then. So because Boudica is new and hasn't been really tested as much, kind of hard to make a call, but this is what I am going with, Alexis. So this is what I'm going with. These are my 3 archer marches. Now, if you're taking 3, then I think this is very good. I actually think I'm gonna go as far as I think, and I could be wrong, but I think these are the 3 best archer marches that I could take out, given the commanders that I have. But then if you're taking 2, then it's a different story. If you're taking 2 marches, then maybe you should go with then Boudica and Artemisia, and then Nebu and YSG. So if you're taking 2 marches, that will be better. But because I'm doing 3, that kind of makes sense for me. Then every commander comes with a stick. Nen spin that booty. Hey man, I did all the booty spinning and I got nothing. Boudica is for heavy whale with 7 march. That's actually a very good comment. Now, as much as I know that I'm not a, like, I think I'm a whale, but not a big whale, not a very active player, not the biggest fighter or anything. But then because I'm looking at using 7 marches early on, basically getting to 7 marches as soon as the game allows me, every KvK. So for me, having that Boudica, which makes the target take more skill damage, is quite important. And at the same time, using the Tommy is quite important as well, because with my 7 marches, I'm looking at how fast can I take down a target when I aim at it with 7 marches. So for that setup, it's very good. Alexis, so I have seen a lot of Boudica versus other commanders and pairings. Nicholas, hey Ladus, should I max 5551 CPO or start working on Nevsky? I currently have a Saladin Ethel. You definitely should start working on your Nevsky. So you go for Nevsky and leave your CPO at 5551. Once your Nevsky is maxed, then you look back at your CPO again. Okay, now I lost a little bit of a track of the chat. Only Dragon Warrior can view the pics. Yes, only you can check the pics, Duke. Because you look at the pic and so see network error, failed to load chat. I don't know what happens during stream, but then often this happens where if I have like a picture, then it doesn't load, it kind of hangs everything. Yes, and Lambao, Ladus Rock. If you want Henry reports, friend me in game and I'll send you as soon as I have some. I'm getting first MG and I will max right away. TSN, come on, man. It's hard for me to look you up because I don't know your in-game name. but you can look me up easier. So look me up 1348. The kingdom is 1348, and you why did I do that? Sorry. So kingdom is 1348, and then you look for alliance 348k. Where is it? 348k. So you look up 1348 and alliance 348k, and I should be in R3. Alexis, I have Nebu, he's always target first. Yes, that's one of the reasons why I kind of set up my marches in a way where my Nebu is not primary, my YSG is not primary. That's one of the reasons that kind of, played in my mind. Alexis. Nutrigel, I'm back. Hey, man. Say banner, Indian accent, am I right? Very close. From Bangladesh, actually. So I'm streaming from Sydney, but originally from Bangladesh. Alexis, check Dragothian video. He explained everything there. Okay, now, I mean, I do check most of the videos that comes out, but then at the same time, I kind of, have to go with my own thing as well. TSN Lambao, Kingdom 1029, Alliance PK, same name. All right, I'll look you up, man. Deadly, when will 1348 register? I have no idea. So usually a king mail goes out that says when we're registering. I haven't seen that yet. Alexis, 2 cap marches, Saladin William, XY Nebu. Your XY Nebu march is going to be targeted so much. I mean, so I'm kind of trying to not use XY, because XY, I mean, I said that last KvK, but in the end I did use him, so I don't know. So on theory, XY is bad because he gets targeted and he doesn't have any defense, but then at the same time, usually I get greedy and I still go for the XY because, faster skill cycle and all of that. Ladus, can attack the barbarian using Mehmed and Julius Caesar, please? I want to see expert report. I don't have any marches home, man. But then my Julius Caesar, I don't have the museum buff yet. But I can do that later, yes. Alexis, I'm an archer player. I know my stuff. Good call. If you know what you're doing, if that works, no issues, man. Alexis, I mean Ramses YSG and Nebu tag. Ramses YSG and Nebu tag. And I was... Sir. I don't know what that means, but Ramses YSG is pretty decent, yeah. Alright, now, spinning wise, we spent all the wheels and everything. All I got left is these 9 coins that I got from... I don't know where I got them from. Either way, I just got 9. So let's do the 9 and let's see what we get. I still haven't gotten the 2000 gems, so it'll be nice if we can get the 2000 gems. Or even the 3-day special isn't bad, right? So if you get any of the special spots, great. But we did get a gold head and a material chest, so we're having better luck than what we had with the wheel. Okay, so we got 2 materials. Okay, that's not bad either. Last 3 spins coming up, guys. If we get a special, that will be great. I don't know. Nope, we didn't. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Not bad. Now, because we hit 60, we get 10 blueprint fragment choice chest as well. So that's very nice. Nutrigel, open migration at 14 UTC, a few hours, 2 more hours. Open migration for which kingdom, Nutrigel? Okay, now one of the things, I don't think we're going to do it today, but one of the things, now that I'm planning to take 3 archer marches, one of the things that I have to do is prepare a 3rd archer march. 3rd archer set. Now, the reason why I'm not doing it now is because I'm not in KvK, and you don't even do it when you're KvK, you do it before your pass 4 opens. And the reason why I'm not doing it now is because maybe now I can do one or two gold items, but then rest of them purple. But then if I do it closer to the day, maybe, just maybe we can get more what's it called, gold pieces. Like at that time we would know exactly what we can get, right? So I want to mix up the dragons set, as in the archer gold set. So I'm kind of hoping I can get, actually, what does 2 revival sets give you? 4 gives you troop defense, 2 gives you 3 attack. So even if we get 4 from revival and 2 for dragon set, that's not bad. But if we can get 4 from dragons, that's even better. You get skill damage. Okay, so that's that, guys. So when we are in a KvK pass 4 opening or whatever, we are going to start crafting, and between now and when we have KvK pass 4, I'm sure we're gonna have enough to at least get 2 from dragons, if not 4, and rest revival. That's gonna be the archer set. And then because I'm kind of not using 2 cav marches anymore, and I don't know whether I'm ever gonna do that, I'm gonna still obviously keep my gold, but I can even dismantle like some of that. Now the painful is gonna be dismantling these 2. Like purple dismantle, no issue, but this is gonna be painful. It's gonna hurt because you get like what, 50% back. So that's gonna hurt quite a bit. But either way, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm probably gonna dismantle all of that because I'm using only 1 cav march, and all of that plus whatever material I have goes towards the archer set. Nitrogel, hi Ladus. So how long have you been playing Rise of Kingdoms? So for about 3 years, I think. Actually, you know what? We can check that easily. How do we check that? So 4 years. So almost 4 years. Irene, get bow and shoe for legendary set and mix revival. So let's check that. Get bow and shoe. Bow and shoe. So I think the I think shoe, definitely a good call. We do want to get the shoe. Now in terms of the bow, this is what I was kind of thinking, Irene. So we can go for the bow. This is a very decent bow. But then should I go for this bow or the KvK bow? I mean, I can't get it at the start of the KvK, but hopefully by the end of the KvK, I can get the other bow. What's it called? The KvK one, I forgot its name. So that's an option as well. But then if I'm planning to get the other bow, then so if I get the bow and the shoe, the rest of them comes from revival. That way it's a nice pair where, and this is what Irene is advising. So you get the 2-piece bonus from here and you get the 4-piece bonus for here. Now the only question I'll have over that, and I don't know the answer, like as in if I do the other bow later, then doing this and dismantling is gonna be painful. Yeah, if you can afford it. Yeah, that's like a tough question, right? Like you gotta, because I'll get my 30 mil kills, that'll give me 1 coin, but the rest of the coin is in terms of how well the kingdom does, wins and whatnot. So yeah, KvK bow, Seong, yeah, Duke, I sent you on Discord. All right, so Duke really wants to show his equipment, so let's bring up Discord on the screen and we check out what Duke wants us to check. Nitrogel, is Charles Magnet, if you mean Charles Martel, he's alright. Irene, don't dismantle. Yeah, dismantling is, I mean, kind of painful. Alright, so we got Duke's picture up. Let me just bring that screen. Okay guys, this is what Duke sent us. So Duke wants us to see this. Oh my god, this is pretty good. So other than the KvK item, I mean KvK helmet, everything else is infantry talented, and based on the glowingness on all of them, he has put them iconic as well. That's a pretty decent one. Now, in one commander, he already got more procs than I have in total. All my equipment combined. Nutrizal, Charles Martel is alright. There's nothing wrong with Charles Martel, but then there's like better commanders. So you play with Charles Martel until you have the better commanders, and when you have the better commanders, you kind of, don't use him anymore. But until you're in that position, yeah, you can use Charles Martel. TSN Lambao, nice Duke. Actually, you know what? TSN Lambao wanted us to be friends, so we look up TSN Lambao. Now, he did put his kingdom earlier, which is 1029, and his alliance is PK 1029. Irene, that's nice. Yeah, pretty good. Duke, I have another talented Eternal Light. Hey man, now you're just showing off. Now you're just making us feel bad. You're a bad person, Duke. You're talking to a person who got like you're talking to a person with 2 procs out of like 40 or something. So we are looking at alliance members. And TSN Lambao, well, a nice healthy whale over here with 100. I can't see anyone's picture. I don't know why. Something to do with the game. Ooh, that's a lot of kills. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of kills. And that's a lot of deaths as well. So either way, I got some sort of a network issue with the game, so I can't even see the profile pictures, and it doesn't let me message anyone. So Duke, TSN Lambao, now that I know where you are, after the stream I can do this, because as you can see, I got network failed messages and whatever. Now if I close the game, would it help? We can try that. I can try that. So let's restart the game and see if it helps. Now, Duke, you know how you showed the infantry, all special talent, everything? You know what Lambao has? Lambao has all of that for archers. And you know who has none of that for nothing? Ladus. See, Jack, restart the game. Yeah, man, I'm doing it now. So, Jack, have you got something to show off? Like your, equipment and stuff? Or do you want to show the screenshot that you have from getting 11th place in Zenith? That's just as interesting. And was it 29? I think 1029, yeah. 1029. So let's see if it fixed it. Or we do it after the stream if it doesn't let us. PK. Oh, I don't think it fixed it. I still can't see. Ooh, one picture loaded. All right, people are starting to have faces now. Great. Where did Lambao go? Over here. Lambao. Yes, finally we can see pictures and everything. Lambao, what's that picture from? Season 3, Osiris League. Was it with PK or did you get with some other alliance? That's a pretty cool thing to have, man. Osiris League Season 3 champion. Love that picture, man. Who did you win that with? Season 3 champion with OV. Ah, you were in OV. Nice. That's very nice. And that's a very nice gaming setup as well. Now, you're not going to believe this, but then I actually got the exact same CPU. but I don't have the curved screens. I got 2 normal screens, but then I got the exact same CPU. And what's his name? Now let's send a friend request. Add. Request sent. All right, man, you got the friend request now. So when you get the reports with what's it called, Henry, Boudica and all that, definitely feel free to share and we will cover that in stream. Now guys, everything that we wanted to do in the stream, we did all of that. We extended a little bit by talking about my marches, or my aim of 7 marches that I want to have, and we're gonna probably call it a day here now. And I don't think I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, but then on Friday I hope to see you guys again. So bye for now, and thank you everyone for being here, especially the people that keeps the chat lively and keeps us all entertaining, because no chat means I close stream because I get bored otherwise and a little depressed as well. So thank you everyone for being here, and I will be seeing you in a couple days time. Tomorrow we are going to post a video, and then Friday we'll be streaming again. So I hope to catch you guys all again on Friday. Duke, see you bro. Yep, see you all. Bye for now.